All right, Mix 1041 WCLE. Welcome in here to the Mix Afternoon Drive on this Tuesday afternoon. So glad to have you listening. And I got a couple of what I would say celebrities to our community in our studio this afternoon. We're going to talk about a special event that is coming up, the Liz Hannah Jackson Scholarship Fund's first ever golf tournament that is coming up here very soon. And to tell us all about it, we're going to talk to Brittany Jackson and Turner Jackson about this and some other things as well. First of all, good afternoon, guys. How are y'all doing?
Good afternoon.
Good. Thanks for having us.
Well, thanks for coming in. Let's kind of start from the beginning here. We talked about it being a scholarship fund golf tournament, the first ever that we're doing. Let's talk about what this is going to be honoring, of course, your mom, Brittany. Talk about your mom there a little bit.
Yeah, we've wanted to do something. It's crazy. It's been 2 years, and we've tried to get some things together and events together the last couple of years, but of course, all this madness that's going on, we haven't been able to. So we're excited about this golf tournament. It's my first ever fundraiser golf tournament I've done, so it's fun. It's exciting. A lot of people are coming out to play, from not just Cleveland, other areas, and but it's just something that we want to do to, honor Mom. And this is the first of many that we're, events that we're going to do. But we're very excited about it. And, Dad will talk a little bit more about the scholarship fund that they started and have already given to two players in the last couple of years. So we're excited to keep that going. But, it's just very excited to finally be able to do an event in honor of her.
Let's go ahead and back up even a little bit further for people that's maybe not a part of this community that's listening in or watching in this afternoon. Tell us a little bit about your mom.
So Mom was the ball player. Well, she gets claimed the basketball player of the family. But even though Dad can shoot too, everybody asks her, "Hey, I thought your dad was a basketball player." But my mom, of course, I'm biased, is very, very, very special to this community, to our family, and was just taken too soon and with early onset Alzheimer's, and so, but played at Bradley, was still holds the second leading scorer at Bradley, right?
Second leading
scorer and no 3-point line. We'd always say who's a better shooter, and I have to still admit, and I admit it to this day, she's definitely a better shooter. So, and then went on to play at college basketball at Cleveland State and then Middle Tennessee, and just had a tremendous basketball career. And she was a huge influence in my life and Lindsay's life when it comes to sports. So. Our family has been surrounded in this community by sports with Dad in wrestling, Mom in basketball. So we just, we miss her so much, and we just want to continue her legacy in this community. And we want to thank this community because they have just anything. The second we announced that we were doing something in honor of her, everybody rallies around, and they've really come together and supported our family. And that speaks volumes for Mom.
Turner Jackson, athletic director, and so much more for Bradley Central High School. As we talk about your late wife, Liz, Turner, kind of give us something that comes to mind when we do an event like this. I'm sure it brings up some memories and things like that.
Well, Liz was a great basketball player. She
not a golfer.
No, neither one of us can play golf. It takes too much skill for me, but she loved basketball. She played basketball all her life. Even toward the end, she played senior basketball with her senior basketball family, and that was awesome. They had about 25 girls that played in the state tournament. For those people that know about the senior games, when you get old, you can still play.
That's right.
And she did, and she loved it, and they loved her. And Liz just loved basketball. If Liz were here right now, she would tell you, when you get the ball, shoot it. And that's it. If I heard her say that one time, I heard it a billion times. She would shoot it too. She loved to shoot the ball. And most of the time for her, it went in. So just want to, keep her scholarship going. We've given 2 scholarships to these girls, and we love the Barrett program. She was a Barrett. Her sister was a Barrett. Her daughters were Barrett. So very special for us to keep that going and honor some senior basketball player at Bradley.
Yeah, I think the first 2 recipients were former Barrett's Amelia Reuter, of course, Coach Reuter's daughter, one of his 2 daughters, and Jemiah Williams. Yeah. Was recipient of that as well. So very well deserved for those young ladies. And it's something that when you think about a golf tournament, a lot of people like to do these type things to kind of say, let's get some scholarship money. We can remember. I'm sure there'll be a lot of stories that day told about about Liz and everything that she has meant to this community. And a little bit of research that I was able to do before we did this interview, a lot of people said she was a matriarch of this community as far as sports and things like that. 5 decades of supporting not only as an athlete, a teacher, a mom, a fan. She was basically what Bear Nation is all about.
Yeah, she spent a lot of time in the Bradley County school system. As soon as she graduated from MTSU, she came back to her hometown and began teaching actually special ed for the handicapped, and then got into Ocoee Middle or Bradley Junior at that time, and then eventually came to Bradley and spent the rest of her career there. So she loved Bradley High School and Bradley athletics and just loved basketball.
Yeah. Well, let's talk a little bit about this golf tournament that's coming up. We still have some sponsorships available. We still have some team spots available. So, Brittany, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's next Friday, October 8th, and we have a couple more spots available for golfers if you want to sign up. We're going to have the deadline next Wednesday so we can get everything. But yeah, it's we have whole sponsor availabilities. We're narrowing those down this week though. But we've like I said, we want to thank the community because it's been a great response to it. We have whole sponsorships, cart sponsorships that you're able to do, and it's just something that we're really excited to. I can't believe it's already here. I mean, it seems like we started planning this only a couple months ago, and it's next week. So if you want to golf, and we won't turn anybody down. I mean, we can have 36 teams, and we have about 30 right now. So we've got some spots for some golfers if they don't have anything going on next Friday.
You know what? A perfect time of the year here in Southeast Tennessee. We've had great weather,
Yeah.
and we can anticipate having that next Friday as well. Now, this is a two-person select shot. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes.
So it includes the price that they will pay for the scholarship fund that they're going to donate towards that. Says it's going to include the green fee, a cart, and mulligans. So that's always good.
We're
for people.
giving some mulligans because we know that people take them anyways.
So it's going to be, let's go ahead and give some prizes out there. $130 for the team or $65 individual. Now, individuals will be placed on a team if they don't have somebody to play with.
If you don't have anyone to play, we have some now that we're trying to find some partners to play with. So, just contact us. You can.
Please don't wait till the last day.
Yeah.
Don't do that to
A
us.
little bit of planning helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, but we're giving a lot of door prizes. Giving out some first and second place. Everyone give a prize to the last place team. So hey, we've got golfers that are experienced and golfers that have never played. Just come out. It's for a great cause, and it's going to be a good time.
And might want to add, if you don't play golf and you don't even like golf, if you would like to give to this foundation,
Yes.
it's the Bradley. Let me make sure I get this right. Lynn Voles will kill me. It's the Bradley Cleveland Education Foundation. That's where the money goes. They keep it, and they send the check to the university or wherever the child goes to school. So if you want to give to this fund and you don't even want to play in the golf tournament, we'll take that too. I know Liz would appreciate that.
Absolutely. It's going to be at Falcon Point Golf Club on Dalton Pike next Friday, October the 8th, 7:30 a.m. is registration and light breakfast. 8:30 to shotgun start, prizes and lunch to follow. Going to be a great time. Again, it's the Liz Hannah Jackson Scholarship Fund, first annual golf tournament to help support the Bradley Central Bearettes basketball team. They're the ones that benefit from this golf tournament. So we hope that you will be a part of this in some way, as they've been mentioning, whether it's coming out and playing, a whole sponsor, maybe a cart sponsor, or as Turner just said, maybe just making a donation. If you were someone that loved Liz like everybody in this community did, she would be very happy if you would come out and participate this in some way or fashion. Right, Brittany?
Yes, sir.
All right, anything else that you guys want to add before we go? Brittany, we'll start with you, then we'll finish with your dad there.
No, just thanks for having us. Again, we just want to really thank this community for, the support that they've given our family through these last couple years that have been really tough. And so, now we're celebrating her, and we want to continue her legacy and what she meant to our family and this community.
All right, Turner, I'll give you the last word.
Just come out and play golf, have a good time. If you don't want to do that, and some people already have, just give money. And for this scholarship, it's going to help a high school senior go to college. So.
And we got two different people they can contact. They can contact Liz's sisters, Rita Hannah. They can contact her or you, Brittany. And the phone number, we're going to give it out. And if you missed the phone number, please call us here. We'll make sure that you get that number, 423-593-7082. Again, the number, 593-7082. and we'll get that information to you if you happen to miss this. Is there any other place that they could go besides the phone call?
Yes, they can also, the email that they can email, and we will get that. It's LHJ, like Liz Hannah Jackson,
Okay.
scholarship@gmail.com. So they can email any questions that they've had, and we'll get right back to you.
Let me mention Rita Hannah.
Sure.
You mentioned Rita Hannah, and Brittany too. I've kind of been in the background, but Rita has done tons of work for this, and that was her sister. Liz was one of 10, so there was a bunch of children in that family. But Rita has done a lot for this golf tournament. She's worked long hours trying to put this
She's
thing
the
together.
golfer of the
She
family.
is the golfer.
She's the one that when she said, "Okay, let's do a 2-person select shot," I'm like, "What's that?"
What's that?
I have no idea. So yeah, we got to
Is that
get
like a
Rita.
3-point challenge or something?
Right. There's a lot of credit. Yes.
So thank you,
absolutely.
Rita Hannah, for all the work
Yes,
she's done.
Yes, absolutely.
And then we also want to give a big shout out to one of your family's good friends, Joe Cannon. I've got the Sunday banner in my hand right now. He did an excellent article.
I saw
in there.
Joe at football, and I told him, I said, that was awesome. That was a great article, and
Yeah,
we
he-
really appreciate that because he
Yes.
went way. He did way more than I thought he should have. So that
Absolutely.
was
Just
great.
made me cry all day long on
Yeah,
Sunday. So
bet.
I thanked him for that.
I bet. So if you want to go back and read that article, it's in the Sunday a paper there that you can go back and look at. Yeah, the Sunday edition. I'll make sure I had that right. I didn't have it flipped over. It is the Sunday edition of the Cleveland Banner, so go ahead and check that out. If you're an online subscriber, I'm sure you still can go back and check that out.
And again, Bradley County Education Foundation, if you want to make a donation, that's where it is. It's on Ocoy Street. Lynn Voles is the main lady there. So if you want to make a donation, we'll take it.
Well, guys, thanks so much for coming in. Brittany and Turner, always great to see you, and thanks for coming by.
Thank you, Dwayne.
Thank you.